Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Mr. Cayman here with another video for you. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday, right? Tuesday morning, I had to think about that. Tuesday morning here in Grand Cayman. It's a overcast day, not very nice, but in this video, I want to talk about how to get a job here in Grand Cayman, the Cayman Islands. I want to share a few of my own experiences and been working here for almost 6 years, how I got a job here and all that. And I'll try and give some useful tips, information, what to do. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Subscribe button down below, and make sure you don't miss out on any content. If you have any questions, please put it in the comment section below, or if you want to reach out to me via social media, you can also do that as well. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and let's go. All right, guys. So yes, in this video, we'll talk about how to get a job here in the Cayman Islands. I've been working here myself for almost 6 years. Getting a job here was a very long process. For overseas workers, you know, it takes a lot of time and patience, and because you have to submit various documents to your employer, and then your employer has to send it to immigration to work. It takes a while, so you need to have a lot of patience. And right now, in particular, if you're trying to get a job here right now, honestly, it's very tough, because right now, especially if you're working in the hospitality sector, they're trying to get a lot of local Caymanians to get into the workforce, which is obviously understandable. But if you're, for instance, an accountant or a law firm, if you're a lawyer, getting a job here would be, I think, fairly easy, but also there's some, you have to have some patience, and you need to just keep the faith, and yeah, it will take a few months. The work permit process to get a work permit approved generally takes, I think, 3 months, maybe a little bit more, depending on your job. So yeah, let's start off with most of the information I'm getting right now is through this website. Hopefully you can see the image. I'll put it in the description below, called Cayman Resident. They have all the information you really need for getting a job here in Grand Cayman. You know, obviously there's lots of options for employees. If you want to work at a hotel, restaurants, you name it. You know, they have a lot of information to help you find a job. If you want to work in the financial services, and if you want to work in the hospital teaching, and yeah, this website has a lot of useful information. So I'll definitely put it in the description below for your enjoyment. But yeah, I want to talk quickly about how I got a job here. So it was, I've been here before in the island of Cayman. My family has been vacationing here for a number of years. I simply just went online, really, to Marriott career website, searched Grand Cayman, came with the search, I got the Grand Cayman Marriott. I applied for positions there. I had to wait a few weeks. Generally, if you are being considered for the job there, they will email you back saying, we want to schedule an interview. I did the interview. I eventually got the job offer a few weeks later, I believe, and then you had to submit your documents. And that would be another thing that would take a few weeks, months, to submit your papers to your employer. And then your employer will have to submit it to immigration to work, and then waiting for the work permit approval begins. So guys, these are some of the recruitment agencies that we have here on island, like Affinity, Broad, CML, Envino Global, Nova, Stepping Stones, the agency. Now, I would say most of these are for the financial services, for lawyers. These agencies don't really, if you're in hospitality, these are not the agencies for you. There's no real agencies that I know of for hospitality. You know, these agencies here are mostly for like lawyers, people in the financial industries, accountants, bankers, all that. But yeah, this website has a lot of information, so definitely check this website out, take a read. It has a lot of the rules and regulations. I recommend you going through this and give it a read. And yeah, it's a very useful website. So I will put it in the description below for your use. I also think that using social media these days is a good way to find a job here in Cayman Islands. Like if you want to search like in Facebook, like for groups like Cayman, like Grand Cayman work, there should be a number of groups. You can, if you're not joined LinkedIn, LinkedIn is a good tool as well, because some people post job opportunities on LinkedIn. So again, social media I think can be very helpful in finding a job here. Also, if you know anybody too is a big plus. Knowing people is very useful. They can also give you advice. If you don't know anybody and you've never been here, finding a job would be a little tougher, I think. But you can also, search Google Cayman Islands working, how to get a job working there. You can find some useful information. But again, knowing people here will definitely help you better to find a job here. If you don't know anybody here, it's a little bit tougher to get a job. Also keep in mind that right now the COVID pandemic, a lot of places, especially in hospitality, aren't hiring as many overseas workers right now. They're mostly focusing on local Canadians, because they're trying to integrate as many Canadians in the tourism sector. Of course, like any country would, they'll try to get their local people working. So once the borders reopen, once there's a demand, I think there'll be more demand for overseas workers. As right now, we're still, our borders are still closed. They're still waiting for the borders to reopen. When that will be, they're saying maybe mid-September. So if you're an overseas worker and you want to try to come to Cayman, I'd advise some patience, because right now is not the best time, but always keep checking. Social media is a good tool again. Search the major hotels that we have here on island, like the Kimpton, Westin, Ritz-Carlton, Marriott. Those are the 4 big hotels here on island, and they have a lot of job opportunities, but not as much right now, but they will probably have those in the future. So say you got an offer from your employer, and they'll send you the documents for the work permit. Very straightforward. You just put in your information. It's a lengthy document, but it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward, pretty self-explanatory, I believe. From there, you also have to go to the doctor, get some medical exams, like a police clearance, drug test, I believe. Drug test is a big one. HIV test. So pretty much that's it, like medical, police clearance, your work permit documents, fill it all out, and then you'll most likely will have to ship it via DHL, FedEx to here. And then once your employer receives your documents, they will have to send it to immigration to work. And then they will have to they have to go through your documents, and then the work permit process, I think generally takes 3 months, maybe more. I could be wrong on that. It is a lengthy process, but then once you get approved, you can come here. And yeah, I think that pretty much sums up. So yeah, I'm going to talk about my experiences getting a job here. It was a little stressful. We had to get a lot of documents. You had to get everything sorted. We had to FedEx it here to Cayman, and then I think the whole process took maybe 2-3 months. So it wasn't too bad, but again, it is a lot of paperwork, a lot of things to do, a lot of things to check off. And yeah, then once you come down here, you get to start working, and then the fun begins. So folks, I think that pretty much sums up this video, how to land a job here in the Cayman Islands. Again, to sum it up, it depends on what your field is of work. If you're in hospitality, you know, right now there's not as many opportunities for overseas workers. I think give it a few more months and then there'll be more demand for overseas workers. If you're in the medical, financial, lawyer kind of area of work, you know, there's always opportunities. You have a lot of agencies like Stepping Stones and Affinity. There's a lot of recruitment for lawyers, people in the financial field. So there's always that opportunity. Again, I would stress to use tools like LinkedIn, social media to help you in your search. I find those are very helpful, especially LinkedIn, because there's always posting for jobs here in the Cayman Islands and pretty much all fields, even tourism as well. So always check those out, do your due diligence, make sure. Sorry for that, got cut off. But yeah, to sum it up, you know, make sure you do your due diligence. Finding a job here is not impossible, but right now it might be a little bit tough. Yeah, that pretty much sums up the video, guys. Go England! England's playing Germany today, so I'll be watching that. Go England, go! Have a great day, guys. Thank you for watching again. Thank you for all the new subscribers who've hopped on. Welcome again to the channel. My name's Evan, and my fiance Gabby. We make videos here in our place in the Cayman Islands, in Grand Cayman, where we live right now. I am from Canada. She is from Honduras. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day. Give us a thumbs up, and we will see you very soon, guys. Cheers. Adios. Peace out.